Hi, I'm Melissa Jones and I'm here with Judith Aronstein. She's from Mothers Out Front and we're here to talk about her new art installation going into the Acton Library.
Great. Yes, hi. I'm with Mothers Out Front and we're a national organization that has local chapters, and I'm the coordinator of the local Acton chapter, and Acton has about 200 gas leaks under the streets of Acton. Initially we were going to tag all the leaks, and that way people could go and drive and say, oh, there's a leak, there's a leak. But because Acton's somewhat dispersed, little kind of pocket neighborhoods, we thought, well, let's make this installation in one place. And so this is going to be in front of the library, and each pole, if you can see here, represents one gas leak. There are different size poles because Acton now knows the size of our leaks. The utility company has to report every year that there are leaks, but they don't know what size they are, how big they cover on the earth. And so Acton actually paid to get a private survey of the leaks, and so we now know the size of them. And some of them are about 2,000 square feet across the top, which is like 2 tennis courts, I think, at least. It's big. We're hoping that people will be driving by the library. It'll be up for 2 weeks, and there'll be information inside the library. The students at AB, Acton Boxborough Regional High School, made 2 really big maps of the whole town and then pinned it with indicators that show the size of the leaks and how long they've been there, and et cetera, et cetera. It's really quite a map.
So would you like to give us a tour of your art installation?
Absolutely, yeah. So this is my friend and neighbor Sal, who has been helping me drill it. So there are 4 panels, and one's right here. They're each 4 by 4. It's a half a piece of plywood, and each panel has 49 holes drilled into it, and into those holes they're custom drilled, and there's a pole sticking up inside each hole. The yellow ones represent the smaller leaks. The orange one represent leaks up to 1,000 square feet, and the red ones, which are 9 to 12 feet tall, represent leaks that are up to 2,000 square feet. So those are really big leaks. There's about 20 of the very big 2,000 square footers. There's about 20 of the 1,000 square footers, and then the rest are the smaller leaks. The numbers change. They repair some, and then there's more reported. So we started with 163 leaks 2 years ago, and now a number of leaks have been repaired, but the report still says 200. So it's kind of a moment in time that these leaks represent. It's not really full-on accurate, it's a representation. Hopefully we'll stop people and they will wonder what's going on. And I think with what happened in Merrimack Valley and with the climate crisis in general, people are paying attention. And it's not that these leaks are imminently going to explode. The real problem is that they're leaking gas into the atmosphere. And the gas is 95% methane. And if anyone's a chemist, methane is a really potent greenhouse gas. It's like greenhouse gas on steroids. It takes carbon dioxide and makes it look like nothing, because it's 85 times more potent than carbon dioxide. So it's really a very potent greenhouse gas. Now, it's clean when it's burning, but when it's leaking, it's a disaster. And it's leaking, and the infrastructure has been basically degrading and in disrepair for a long time. So hopefully, the goal is to get these leaks fixed. That's a complicated ask because the Department of Public Utilities is really the regulating agency, and they're changing their regulations because of activists' work. There's been some amazing activist work in the last 4 years. One thing that you can do is Acton has created what's called community choice aggregation. Big word. What it means is that your electric can be 100% renewable if you want it. It's automatically about 17% renewable, and our town elected to do this, which is terrific. But you can call a simple number and with your Eversource account number, opt up to 100% regional renewable energy, and that's energy that's wind and solar. So you don't have to put panels on your roof. You can just opt up for 100%. So it's really great, and everyone in town should be doing it. It does cost a bit more, but I think of it like a contribution. It's just like I'm contributing to the benefit of our planet. I feel like art or visuals, It gets people's attention in a way that words don't. I'm very aware as I'm talking, it's like, oh, all the words and the numbers. This, people see something. Even for me doing this, suddenly 200 becomes a really different thing. It's like 200 poles to paint was huge. 200 poles to drill is huge. It's a lot of numbers. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of leaks. So I think people see it and they're going to be, what is this? And it's just a lot. You look at that and it's, 7 by 7. It's 49 on a panel. It's a lot of leaks. I often tell a funny story that in New England in the fall or in the spring, people, they hear something in their walls and they're like, I've got a mouse. And it's like, you don't have one mouse. You've got a lot of mice. And that's the same thing. It's like, yeah, you walk down the street and even on the map it says, there's a leak. But the pipe is the same age all along that street. So that pipe is going to be leaking in other places, no doubt. If not now, eventually. So I feel like having an art project gets people's attention in a different way than had we done the tagging event. The tagging was, per leak, a tag, a sign on a pole or a tree that says there's a leak here. Seeing it all in one place and having information in the library, hopefully people will really pay attention. Join Mothers Out Front, join 350.org, join Indivisible. There's lots of groups working on, there's tons of groups working on climate crisis right now. Sunrise Movement, it's been fabulous. The Green New Deal, it goes on and on.
This wonderful art piece will be on display outside the Acton Library, and information will be on the ActonTV website.
Great, thank you. We have a Facebook account that is Mothers Out Front Acton, and you can private message me there if you want to join us, help us set up, sit at the library. There'll be information in the library about the piece as well.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you.